Hello, hello. We're live. We're here. We're good. We're balling. Ain't that right, Dean? Dean is here. Dean is on my lap. Hello, Dean. So what we got going on? This is where we're at in terms of how the game is right now. We have a state machine, so we can interact. Can't move, can't do anything. My mouse works though, and then we continue and we're good. So interact, can't go, can't move, can't do shit. Boom, good, done. Which is great because we need that for combat. We need that so that when we are in combat mode, when we are in silly billy mode, we're not randomly interacting with things by accident. So I want to have the mouse button be attack, and because I'm literally changing the way I think about like when to use a state machine and when to have stuff be in states is if I am fundamentally changing what a control does. So the normal interact control, the button that you're pressing to interact with shit. Look how that debug stuff blurs as well. When that interacts, when that fundamentally changes, the interact button now no longer interacts with shit. It now is an attack. That means I should do a state machine. Ain't that right, Dean? I'm glad you could contribute. That's awesome. So yeah, so that's where we are. We also did kind of change how interaction works. I'm no longer like moving around a raycast. It is just like immediately when I click on something, it shoots like a instantaneous one, and then deletes it. Which we might be able to see if I turn on. Oh, it's already what? You sure collision shape's wrong? Cause I ain't seeing shit. Maybe would I wonder. Oh, I can't. Can I? Haha. That's funny. I'll change that back, but oh no, you can't see it. Huh. That's interesting. Move that back. That is weird how that the shader affects whether or not you can see debug collision shapes. I feel like that's a bit of bit fucked up, but whatever. What are you gonna do? So what we're doing now is we're gonna try and get combat working. The way that's gonna work is that's gonna happen in the free state, and you'll notice that like the player state now is a lot smaller, and we just have like a change state based on name thing, and so we get a signal. I made a signal bus as well. It's not really the most interesting thing. It's a signal bus, so basically it's like it's a singleton. It's always loaded. It's a global, if you will, and you pretty much have that thing emit signals, and then you connect the signals in that to whatever node needs to hear them. So that way, a node lower in the tree that may or may not be like under other nodes and deep within whatever fucking recess. If it needs to be able to send a signal to some other node that is higher up and outside of its own fucking little ecosystem, it can do that via the signal bus. So that's what that is. So we just have that, and then we just give it the name, and ta-da! it works. So what we gotta do is we gotta our player free state will be looking for the input of something we haven't set yet. So Dean is now laying on my arm, so I now have access to my mouse and my keyboard. My keyboard with my left hand, my mouse with my right hand, and that's just how it is now. So I'm a bit disabled right now, currently. So what are you gonna do? I also have like a crazy ass fucking headache right now, so I apologize if I am slow and stupid. I need input map. Enter combat mode. I'm just gonna go with like Q. You move with WASD, hit Q. Not bad. E is also probably good. Space could probably do it. Actually, space would definitely be better. So we'll change that. The space is literally useless right now. And we'll have another sprite 2D or sprite 3D. Which will be the knife, which will be invisible to start with. Just to let us know we're in combat mode. I don't really have a plan for how I want to do this. I'm thinking just like the way that it's gonna go is that your rivals will follow a set path and will eventually just be in some secluded area at some point in time. And then you kill them when you succeed that day. And that'll be how that works. Yeah. Yeah. Again, I'm gonna be slow. My head hurts. But anyway, we gotta make a where is it? We gotta make a fucking state. Jesus Christ. This will be the player. Oh, I should. Oops. Player combat state. Not making this very easy, Dean. Extend state. Class name. Player combat state. Now the reason why player combat state, I'm specifying player, is that maybe I want to add a combat state for NPCs, and that will work entirely differently than how I'm going to do it for the player. So it kind of needs to be, there needs to be that like little layer of separation. So I'm just gonna go into the free state and steal these real quick. Throw it in here. Combat. And actually, I need to steal these. Just because these actually need to do stuff. The combat, the locked state doesn't need those, because essentially what's happening is that we're setting the physics process to be true, to true or not, so that when you enter the state, the physics process in this state runs or not, which is how you turn off certain states. That's how you're switching states. The code is either running or not. So it's very important that that is a thing. So we still want the ability to move, so we're just gonna steal this. Oh yeah. Export that. Speed not declared. Yep. Still have this. I need to get rid of that. For sure that doesn't exist in there anymore. Cool. So what should happen now is actually I'd have it. If we'll definitely need to get gonna steal this. Is it elif for Digado? It is. Elif, making it very hard to to do this, Dean. Enter combat mode. Signal bus dot change state dot emit this. Then I go into the combat state. I don't know, does it, will the physics process, will this still run even if this isn't? I don't know, I guess we'll find out. What we could do actually is just run it. So it's, we're shooting a bunch of this. Then we God, I have to piss, and my cat is very much very comfortable. So input is still being checked, even though physics is not, which is makes sense. I just don't know how I would just change it to unless I just underscore deck input, and then if event. Okay. All right, so if we just do input, And I believe that will work, and we'll check. We need to get rid of event. We'll have this return void. So we just need to have this in the physics process, and we should check input before. Frankly, we should move this to the input if we're going to, but that's fine for now. Checking input. So that'll always go no matter what. Like, we're always going to be checking input, and then it stops. And we can't do anything, and then we're back to checking input every frame. Cool. So that works. Ba, 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 ba. And I just noticed that that is not the name of the state. There. Combat state. Oh yeah, I forgot to it needs reference to this. Which on interstate that physics process is true. Dot visible. Actually, I could just dot show. And then dot hide. And I need to change it to be billboard. I believe that will make it show up. That's not what I wanted. Oh yeah, you're also tiny as fuck. 'Cause you're 16 pixels. Transform. Scale. I ain't seeing dick. Oh, I have it set to Here it is. There you go. So now essentially, no matches for player combat state. Oh, I didn't add it. That's right. Oh yeah. I got my right arm back. I'll be able to type faster now. Let's go. Joe on a null value. That'll do it. it didn't let me go back. Yeah, it's not switching back. Why is that? Oh, we're not checking the input, that's why. Yes. Action. Just pressed. Now it's nice and clean, and it works, and it's good. We now have a combat state, and it technically is doing something, and we can't interact anymore. We exit the combat state, we can now interact again. Now we're in the lock state, free state, combat state, can't interact, free state, can't interact, lock state. You see how this be? Somehow we need to have the NPCs be able to check our state. Because obviously if we're in a combat state and they see us, holding a knife, they're not gonna like that. God, I have to pee so bad, Dean. I wish you weren't on my lap right now. So we gotta figure out what to do about that. So the way that I'm thinking is we need to, first off, we're visible even if we're like literally a billion yards away, which is not cool. So first, I'm just gonna add a qualifier for students. Invisible. Func is player visible if calculated dot product is greater than and distance to, I believe, is literally just like self dot distance to. Calculate distance squared. We've definitely used the word distance before, except I would have to spell it right. That's important. Yeah. Oh, so we need the position. We have the player as an export for a of our player. Yep. Player die. Is less than 25. Invisible. So we didn't fuck anything up. Brother, what? I don't know, less than 100. No, 2,500. Well, what the fuck? Why? Why? Why would this affect anything at all? Okay, great. So Brother, what? Like we should be printing visible, like right then, and we are not. Why? Why is that the case? Oh shit! Sorry, I totally sorry, Mike Shirley. I totally missed your I thought I had the chat popped out, and I did not. It's my bad. I'm building pretty much a shitpost game. Let's first off, let's ban this guy. How the fuck do I ban this guy again? Oh, I'm so sorry, man. I don't even know how to. Up there he is. Born? Mod? No. Ban this man. Ban this man! I'm cool. I don't know if I'm a cool coder stream. I mean, clearly I'm not very good if I missed your chat from fucking 20 minutes ago. It's my bad. Holy shit. Glad you're here. Love that you're here, man. What am I building though? I'm building a shitpost of a Yandere Simulator game, just because I just think it would be funny. The idea really is fucking, what'd you call it? I just think it's really funny. I just think it'd be a funny idea if your love interest, if you were a square and your love interest was this fucking crazy ass dodecahedron. That's that's the idea. I feel like my character just got really fast. I don't know. Anyway, I gotta fix this shit. I really don't understand why this like isn't working. Okay, well my cat has commandeered my right arm again, so I'm once again gonna be typing slow as balls. Let's see. Cool coder stream, yeah. Totally, man, totally. I'm cool as fuck. Why doesn't this work? If distance to player, I'm just gonna do it here. If distance to player is less than 25, okay, just print something. Print. Good. I don't need this anymore. So it what? Alco path V2 value, yeah, I bet. With this, why I have to put this here is because not all code paths lead to an output. So what's going on is that with this returned false, it's essentially saying that the distance to the dot product is correct and the raycast is clear. There's a clear line of sight to the player, but he's more than 25 feet away, so he's not visible. That's it. That's what that means. Huh? Fucking what? You know what? Here, let's do this. Let's do this. Honestly, this is probably more computationally effective. If he's more than 25 feet away, alright? A cheap calculation. Don't even bother trying to calculate the dot product and shit. Don't even try. All this divided by pi, don't even fucking do it. He's too far. Don't waste your time. So it totally, look, like it's not drawing the dot. That is, I'm so confused about why it's not printing. Oh my, I swear, it's because I put it after return, which is such like a fucking dunderhead mistake. Ah! Yeah, I'm a cool coder. I'm fucking epic, dude. I'm fucking awesome. Yeah, dude, I'm cool as fuck. Dude, that made my day. I'm gonna be fucking for real. Cool coder stream. Hell yeah. That's me. Oh fuck, I just got dizzy as hell. So anyway. God, I hope you're still here. It'd be so sad if you weren't. I've been talking to myself the whole time. And you followed me 25 minutes ago. I don't have that shit set up. Oh, you're my hero. I love you. Sorry, I'm used to like talking to my real IRL friends, and I have jokes that I don't think are. They're not bad, but like I really don't. You know, it's just, you know, the public doesn't need to know about do fucking weird ass shit that I say to my friends in real life. My internet safety has dulled over the years as I stopped taking part in social media and just kind of started talking to people in real life. And you know, the only people like on Discord, I just talk to people I know. IRL, it used to be that way anyway. I started talking to people that I don't know. About a month ago, I think. It's been like, it's hard to undo years of just saying some wild, wacky shit to people that you know in real life that you've known for like 16 years. So, pardon me if I say some silly things every once in a while. Anyway. Cool. We got distance to work. Fantastic. All right. So what we need to do now is make a hit and a hurt box, which I believe the right thing to do for a hit and hurt box is a collision shape. I don't think you'd want area if other collision objects 3D is entering or exiting. What we might want to do for hitbox is collision shape, and hurt box should be area 3D. Because the area 3D detects it, the hitbox doesn't need to detect shit. It just needs to be like, fuck you. My camera's too zoomed in. I can't really. I don't know. I think it's too close for me to be able to. Yeah, that's it's probably around there is actually good. I was a bit zoomed in before. Fun fact, actually, this is not a webcam at all. This is a mini DV camcorder from 2000, and it's what I have. I don't have a webcam. I never really needed one. The people I talked to, again, were people I knew in real life. It's not like it was a fucking mystery who the fuck was speaking. Anyway, first things first, I think it would be the hurt box. I don't leave. Area 3D, call this shit hurt box. This node has no shape. Adding the collision shape. But it still needs a collision shape. Loading. My cat's on my lap, by the way. So if you see me like look down, there's an orange bastard stealing the use of my right arm right now. This is set up so poorly because I just didn't care. I'm not gonna fix it. Inherit area 3D, yes. Last name. Earth, nope. Earth box. And what we need to do with this is we need to get the signals and on area entered. On body entered? No, we need on area entered. That means students will need some sort of health. So we'll give them a var health on int equals 100. We should probably have the player have that too. So that should be. Or does it matter if the player has health? I don't think it does. For students, it matters because you need to be able to kill them. But like, I don't think you don't die. You just get caught, and then you get caught, and the game's over, and you're very sad about that. You cry little triangular tears of sadness. Actually, you know what? We should. I need to change the player sprite. I have the grand, craziest texture in the world that you've ever fucking seen in your life. You're gonna shit your pants when you see this shit. You're gonna be like, whoa, you drew that? That's crazy. I don't know how you drew that. It's so cool. You're so epic. Where the fuck? Do the assets. Dodecahedron senpai, calm down. Wrong one. Should really name these. Yeah, no, I drew this. I tried, dude. I drew that. It's good. It's okay. No, you can praise me. It's all right. I'll accept it. It was really hard to do. This was a hard thing to draw, man. Like, you know. I wish I could see it a little better in preview. See, I want to be able to preview it, but I also want to be able to fucking see if from the viewpoint it's right along. Do you see that? All right, you can't see it now. You see this curvature right here? That is where the player is touching the floor. So because we're at an angle, right? I'd like it so that the bottom of the sprite is in line with that bit, so that when you see that your little doodad, the little man, is on the bottom of the floor, right? Like not here. Yeah, like, you know. That's so sick, so cool. So that when you're like your little dude is like off, like you know that you're falling off, which actually I guess doesn't really matter because eventually there's not going to be anywhere to fall off from. Oh, this is cool. You're gonna like this. You're gonna like this, Mike. You're gonna like this. Check this out. This is cool. I set this up in a way that makes it so like iterating on level design super fast. This is super cool. Check this out. Floor 1, like level 1. First off, look at this. All this, like, blue, that's your navigation mesh. That is how this guy knows not to fall off the edge. But what's cool about this is that I have it set up, I'm using a grid map, which is a bunch of, like, 3D shapes. You'll know famous games have used grid maps. It's not a new technique. Like Silent Hill 1. That's why everything's a little squarish in that game. Because everything uses a grid map because it was computationally easier to store or some shit like that. But what's cool about this, all right, is I can just change the level any which way I want. Literally paint on new parts of the level, right? Allowing me to iterate over things and test stuff out. especially considering that I can just click on the navigation region 3D, bake the mesh, and it just adds it to it. It takes the mesh data, the collision shapes and all that, and calculates it all good, nice, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, which makes my life a whole lot easier. Pretty fucking sick. I'm very satisfied with that. Anyway. My cat is not quite asleep. Whew. Anyway. What are we doing? Right, hurt boxes and hit boxes. So to make my life easier, some debug shit. Let's get a label 3D going on. Get this label 3. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't need to name it shit. It's. Oh no, the music stopped. Sorry, Dean. I gotta move my arm. You might find this interesting. My music is actually on a cassette. I recorded it to a cassette, and I'm playing it through a tape deck. Meow meow. Yeah, my cat's cute as fuck. He's a bastard, but he's cute as fuck. Anyway, get this label like right there. That's fine. Whatever. And get a fucking reference to it. Grab that shit. And on a physics process, just dot text equals health value. Yeah, shut the fuck up. A base string on a tech. The fuck? Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, so this guy, yeah. What's happening there is that dodecahedron senpai, DDS for short, because I'm fucking typing that shit if I need to reference it. No way. So dodecahedron senpai is a child. It takes reference from student. The student gives us a lot of the base shit, and then I go into dodecahedron senpai and I define all the stuff that is specific to him and only him, and he's special and cool and epic, as can be seen by the fact that he is the only 3D shape in this game. It's 3D. It's not really. It's a rendered image. Rendered. He's a bunch of frames of animation. He's 2D. Don't let him trick you. He's a fucking fraud. But he is cool, so show me the text, you schmuck. The fuck? I'd be so happy if it watch this. If it's literally the post process that's fucking it. No, it's not the post process. Oh yeah, I forgot we had the fucking debug shapes on. Oh my god, cat, I gotta pee so fucking bad right now. You are very much. Ooh, I hate that. Fuck. Anyway, I need water and I need to piss. I'm stuck with the chat on my lap. Chat on my lap. Cat on my lap. Chat, clip that. Clip that now. Clip that quick. That's a bird, brother. Oh, my cat just like immediately stood up. Saw a crow. Anyway, sorry, I get distracted. ADHD's a bitch. I need to get meds for this. Like, so bad. I need to do that, like, later this week, honestly. God, I wish you would get off my lap so I could piss. Sorry, my head, like, I'm dehydrated as fuck. Oh, I gotta pee so bad, I can't anymore. Anyway, let me show you my cat. Say hello to Dean. He's a cutie pie. I wish I could hold you in a way that worked. fuck to say less. Here's Dean. He's cute as fuck. I love him. He's also a piece of shit. But he's fucking epic. Sorry. I gotta put you down, Dean. I'm gonna piss my pants. I'm gonna pee myself. I gotta leave. This is a great reminder. If you like this video, remember to like and subscribe and post images of me at your local church with this text under subscribe to me right now. Do it. Yeah, that'd be really funny. Don't actually do that. Don't actually. For water. Have water. Freedom. Freedom from piss. Oh, I gotta drink the water. I gotta go to a place to undrink the water. All hours of the day, all hours of the night. My life is interrupted by piss. Fucking bullshit. Alright. I've returned. Cat on lap. Piss in toilet. Life is good. Dude, what are you looking at? There's nothing outside. Nothing's happening. There's nothing. And it's overcast. The sky is just fucking white. There's nothing out there, man. The street. Golly. I forgot I let that shit fucking walking around. That shit, I just heard a footstep and was like, what the fuck? Anyway. This game's never gonna get done with how the fuck. I keep getting distracted too much. Literally, actually, what the fuck was I doing? Remember Hurtbox and Hitbox. Oh yeah, text. That's right, I was trying to fuck with add text to this guy. Why don't you show up? Was that it? Was that? Ah, you piece of shit. You fucker. Funny. I need to put fucking eight. Alright, that's a decent size. Can I billboard this? I'd love to billboard this. Billboard it. Yes! It's fantastic. Well, that's not right. Why the fuck don't... What? Now there's a car. I'm so confused by the... Now my camera's out of tape. Ugh, the world is bad. The world is not good anymore. What happened? No, but actually, why the fuck doesn't this, what? Oh, fucking... Throw it on there. Does that change anything? Shouldn't. Oh, fuck, man. Okay. Oh, I can't do that because if I do that, it'll get fucking pissy at me. Why are you there? Why don't you move with the thing? What the fuck? It's not top level, at least I don't think I set it to be top level. Why is it top level? Who did that? Did I do that? Am I dumb? I might have stupid disease, fuck. That billboarded, my guy. Yeah, wow. Yeah, I might have stupid dumb big stupid head dummy dumb brain disease. What the? God damn. Yeah, this is us, and this is dodecahedron senpai. He's just, I mean, shit, dude. He's hot as hell. You see that shit? Whoa. Hubba. That's one sick D20. Damn. I'd like to get a hold of those edges. Oh, so many faces. People only have one. That guy has 20. You can't compare. Like a Hindu god, that man. He's crazy. Just better watch out. Oh, dude, my cat is on my lap, and I have access to both of my arms. Dude, ooh. What could be better than having both of your arms? I've alienated a very, very small portion of this audience. It was meant to... You're a paraplegic or a quadriplegic. Sorry to hear that. That's unfortunate. I hope your life is good. Some people are really gonna not... Like, my sense of humor is fucked at this point. Very specific. Very specific, and not for people who, like me, are like autistic. Because the way that I say things is not. Takes a bit of getting used to. Knowing when I'm serious and when I'm kidding around takes a little bit, which I'm sure will work out really well for this. But I'm not immediately apparent with that shit. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Hurt boxes and hit boxes. Where'd I put that shit? I read it. I read hurt. There it is. Sick. So what needs to happen for the hurt box is that I imagine it'll be a direct descendant of whatever it's applied to, so I should just be able to have like bar parent equals get parent. Oh, and then be able to be like, okay, take the so what's gonna happen is, okay, what's gonna happen is that we're gonna get the on area entered. Yeah, that's definitely wrong. Probably. So either we need when the body enters this area, body can be a physics body or grid maps. When the received area enters use you. Alright, my camera has decided to eat shit. I gotta rewind the tape. This means you get to see a lovely blue square. Oh, just for you. I hope you like it. So, body shape it, dude. Submitted with a shape 3D of the received body into this dude. What? We'll go with on area entered. I think that's should be fine. Should be okay anyway. The area here, right? That is. You know what, honestly, we could just make the hurt box an area as well, and that should just be totally chilling. If area is, we gotta make it. Hold on. We gotta do scene, new scene. What the fuck was that? Hitbox, add thing. Scripts, open, sure, yes. Inherit, node 3D, area 3D. Change this to area 3D, bada bing, bada boom, collision shape, 3D, nice. Last name, hitbox, sure. Bar damage, fallen int equals. That'll just, yeah. Actually, and for easy editing later and checking and whatever the fuck the actual verb is called, I don't remember. When you iterate for easy iteration, that's the one. Epic, sick, Poggers champion. Back to my hurt box, please. Is Yan2Dere? Yes, I know. I'm very clever. What can I say, dude? Just wait, hold on. There you go. My camera's having a fit. I have a joke. I'm trying to do a joke. What can I say, dude? I'm a real clever guy. I'm real smart, real big brained here. Got a huge brain in this cranium. Yes, it is. It's a Yandere sim. Shit post. And it's 2D. That's the thing. It's 2D. It's 2D. Yan2Dere. Do you get it? It's a pun. Really showing you the seriousness of this project. Remind me of when this YouTuber named Bijou Mike would say Tom and Jerry Simulator, or your cousin Gary. Cousin Gary Simulator goes hard as fuck. I'm gonna be fucking honest. I could absolutely. I would be honored to make a cousin Gary Simulator. Non-Dairy, dude. He's got some names. He's got some good names. He's got some good ideas. I'm gonna be fully like. I think he's on to something there. If area enter is hitbox. This is checking to make sure if it's a hitbox, it's, you know, whatever, right? Parent dot health minus equals area dot damage. But not find hitbox in current scope. No fucking shit. What do you mean? Did I not save this? Is that why it's mad at me? It's a class name, you schmuck. Yeah, now it's okay. Fuck you. Fuck you, Hurtbox. Anyway, so you don't... Oh wait, you do know. Sorry, you can't see. The game is literally fucking running. Or not. Ugh. This is what we got so far. This is where we're at. We have our basic stuff going on. We got yeah. I was right. I was faster. Why the fuck was I faster? My cat's on my lap, by the way. I'm not looking at my fucking dick. I have a cat here. His name is Dean, and he's a cutie patootie. Anyway, yeah, we got like, look, yeah, we got I'm in combat mode. Wow. And then, of course, dodecahedron senpai. Can't move. Basic state machine. Wow. Very cool. Oh, dodecahedron senpai, come back, please. I love your angles and shit. Anyway. Cool. We got a hurtbox, we got a hitbox. So what we need to do, I suppose, probably make a weapon. So we could do a new scene, 3D scene, no 3D is fine. The weapon will be a knife, if I could not fuck up typing. And what we'd want to do is we want to have a hitbox at the very least. So I actually just like need to set give me the editable children. You should name it your cousin Gary Simulator. I don't know, dude. Yan2Dere is pretty good. Maybe I think a different game would have to be your cousin Gary Simulator. I don't think that's this one. It's a fucking fantastic name though. It's absolutely some shit that I would want to make. I want editable children. Why no editable children? Oh, you know what? I should. Here's what it should be. Here's what I probably have to do. I think I'll have to go into the hurtbox scene. No, hitbox. And instance. Well, we can fuck with the damage at least. That's pretty sick. But why the fuck? I'd like to be able to... Oh, this gives me the editable children, and then I can set the thing. Stop, dude. There. Bam. That's you know, that's a knife, right? Pretty knife-like. Roughly speaking, you know? Huh, it's a knife. Negative Z is forward. I always forget that. Negative Z is forward. Yeah, it always orients me that way. Ooh, good to know. I would want this. Actually, I probably would just want it to be in the middle like that. Unexpected history miss. What? Alright, my cat has decided that he very much needs to be on my arm in some capacity. He needs to touch me. Hello. Hello, Dean. Cute as fuck cat. Quirky as hell, though. Anyway, we need an animation player. Because what we're gonna do, right, is essentially just put this thing onto our player, right? And we should be able to, in the animation player, what we can do is we can set it to be invisible. Okay. That's not what I want. Visibility. Okay, listen. It's off by default. Yes. I wish I could go for like 1 frame. Oh, I can't. How did I do that? Oh. Shit. 1 frame. Alright, 1 frame over. Boom. On. It's now visible. Which I believe will literally make it so the hitbox functions. Like if it's not visible, it doesn't work. I think. And then we also need the transform. And forward is that way. So we get, what we do is we take the position, we key that shit, okay? We then go to like halfway, go swing, okay? All right, you're with me so far? We go swing, we do that again. We go to the end, we de-swing it, boom, okay, right? And then, all right? Right before it gets to the end of its swingedness. Right, we swung too far. Right before we enter the swing phase. We go back to visibility. Turn it off. Boom. Okay, so what happens is, so what we can do now is we can add this to our dude. Be like, play the animation. It activates itself, and then when it's done playing the animation, it deactivates itself. That's okay. Yeah, we got our basic stab. Now I'd like for it to be cubic, maybe. I'd like to not be linear. Yeah, whoa, look at that. Non-linear motion. My cat is being cute as hell right now. He has like both of his feet like together, like he's a very prim and proper. Like under my hand, like he's like we're both using the keyboard right now. Except only one of us is actually using it. The other one's a fraud, and he's faking, but he's trying his best. He's like moving his hands right now. Oh, huge as hell cat. Love this man. Anyway, we're also going to put a sprite 2D or sprite 3D, not animated, but normal sprite 3D shenanigans. Where knife? Hello, Dean. Billboard that shit. Ciao. Hell yeah. How do I set it to like? Why no visible? Why can't see? Huh? Oh. Aha. No, it's good. It's good. How do I set it to like? There you go. There. So now I'll check it. Wing. Pretty good. Wing. It's good. It's good. Shall we? What we can do now is yeah, knife that scene. Okay, listen, watch this. Check this out. Ready for this? No, it's not a butter knife. No, it's a big, scary knife. It's big and scary. Be terrified. We add this. You go to player. We add the knife. Okay. In the combat state. Okay, we get a reference to the knife. Okay, check this. All right, you ready? It's crazy. All right. Check this. All right. And then if actually, so we're not doing quite an actual Yandere simulator. You don't want to copy its code structure. Its code structure is silly and very whack. We just want to copy its stupid nature. I guess that game is fucking wild. I don't know how that shit. It's so early. It's so early 2000s. It's actually insane. Why must you rest your chin on my arm? Like, he needs to do that. I don't get it. If input dot is action just pressed, technically it's interact, which is why we made the state machine. Knife. Actually, what we need to do is go into the knife. You stupid fucker. Yeah. We need to get it a reference to the animation player. Okay, there's a reason we do this. Okay, check this out. Which probably I don't have to do that, but I'm going to. Don't care. Please don't end like Yandere Def. I couldn't possibly end like Yandere Def because this game is so small in scope and stupid and. And I don't talk to minors. No, I don't take this. See, listen, I'm not taking this game seriously, so like, it's not possible. I could not possibly end up like that, man. Game is too fucking stupid. Anyway, we get the no, we did that already. Shit. Fuck. I'm not real. I'm not good at coding. Help. I think it's just called animation player, right? Yeah. Animation underscore player. Fuck. Wrong place. Dot play. What the fuck did I call this? Attack. Alright, so theoretically, if I didn't eat shit and fuck up hardcore, okay? When I go into combat mode, okay? We're in combat mode. And I click the button, yeah? We should see a thing happen. Well, a thing did happen. You can't deny that. A thing happened. It wasn't the right thing. And it wasn't good, but things happen. I don't know, Cody. If knife equals stab rifle died, yes. Pretty much, yeah. Hello, Dean. Dean's adding to the conversation. I hope you understand. He's rubbing his nose on my mic stand. God, you're adorable. I love this cat. So animation player on base of object type of null instance. What do you mean knife is null instance? I defined it right here. What? What if we just did it on export? On export var knife. And just fuck the export annotation variable that type initialize. Not to be mean, but is this a copy of Yandere Simulator? Yes. However, not visually speaking. In rough, so oh, I'm running the game right now. Well, kind of. It's fucked. Shut up. God, I'm trying to show off the game to the viewer. Yan2Dere, yeah. Yeah, it's a pun. It's a joke. It's a very serious game I'm making. On 2D, yeah, it's 2D. So basically, all right, Francie B, here's the rundown. You are a square, and you really like. There's this super hot dodecahedron at school. Holy moly! You want a piece of that fucking die roll. You want a piece of that D20, right? And he's just like so hot. Well, I mean, well, look at him, right? This is you. This is who she tells you not to worry about, all right? You understand? Heckin' so cool. Whoa. But there are people in the way of your love, like a triangle, and another square, and a pentagon, and a hexagon, and a heptagon, and an octagon. These floozies, they think that you're there, but you're a fucking you're epic, dude. You're a cool square. So the plan is, roughly speaking, is it'd be similar to Yandere Simulator, and so far is the most superficial sense of you have rivals and your job is to kill them without being seen. So every day you'll get a target. It'll be a triangle, a square, going up in order of the fucking polygons, because look, I'm putting a whole lot of effort into this, really thinking this through. Like, really, whoa, crazy. Pretty much, more or less. You get a target, you wait for them to be alone, and then you kill them. And then you confess your love to dodecahedron senpai. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why am I able to move? That should not be a thing. Oh, that's a bug. I'm starting like I don't know why that happened. That did not used to be a bug like earlier today. Anyway, I need to get the knife animation to actually fucking play. My favorite rival is Octagon. Fuck Octagon. Octagon's a bitch. Add male rivals too. You fool. You absolute buffoon. There are no male or female rivals. They're fucking shapes. Maybe I should add a circle. No, but also this is small in scope. I don't want to work on this for like a billion years. I want to work on this for like 2 more weeks, if that, and then done. And then I won't end up like my favorite programmers, indie game developers, Yandere Simulator and Pirate Software. Oh, dude, if I could be Pirate Software, oh my god, that would be so fucking sick. I would just have to not work on this game forever. That's how that would work out. If I just don't work on the game. Was that guy? What the fuck? Oh, sorry. No. See, on Twitch there was a guy who, like, a robot at the fucking band, and I just read his name and I thought his name was fucking Chlamydia. It was not Chlamydia, but it did catch me off guard for a second there. Anyway, knife not declared in current scope. Are you sure about? Oh, I guess it's not. Add a minigame when hacking. No. No. Stop adding scope to my game. It's limited. It's small. It's not supposed to be a whole lot. It's not really supposed to. It's barely supposed to be a game at all. Very silly. I'm gonna add fishing. If I was to add any mini game, I would add fishing, and that's because fishing is fucking sick, and that adds to every game. Fishing never subtracts from a game. It doesn't matter what game it is. If you add fishing to it, improved game, immediately improved. That's why Heartbound was a bad game. There's no fishing in it. It's fact. It's true. You can look it up. I have no. It'd be very funny if it did have fishing, because I have no fucking idea. Very silly game. I don't think, does Yandere Sim have fishing? These are the important questions we need to ask ourselves. Are you really a game dev if your game doesn't have a fishing minigame? Like, come on. No fishing? This is a bad corporate job simulator. It's necessary. It's part of the work there. It kinda has fishing. Can you really be a game dev if your game only kind of has fishing? Think about it. Anyway, I gotta actually like not have ADHD for a second. Like, oh, you guys might like this. You guys might be interested in this. The music you're listening to, I cannot hear it. And that's because I have that shit. Hold on, let me show you. Let me show you. You'll find this interesting. It's a cassette. You're listening to music I recorded onto a cassette, and I'm playing through a tape deck. It's going wee. I can look over and watch it spin. And you get an immediate lo-fi quality because I can make. Actually, do I have the? Yeah, I don't. Good. Shh. Who the fuck messaged me? Sorry, that's I'm applying to jobs, so I actually do have to check my phone if I get a message like that. Do I want soup? Yeah. I do want soup. Thank you for asking. But yeah, the music is on cassette, and that shit fucking is awesome. And hopefully, at some point, I'm gonna sit down and like record lo-fi to it, and then immediately get like the lo-fi on lo-fi action going on, because that's like an immediate inherent lo-fi. Because there's no, I did not turn on any of the noise reduction on the tape deck, so it is just straight noise, which is why it sounds as the way that it does. You're already better than... What? No! I need to add 1 billion if statements and the world's longest switch statement. I should add a switch statement, which each one has like 50 if statements. Dude! Dude! I figured it out! I can become Pirate Yawn software dev! Yeah! Geometry Simulator. That's a good one. That's not bad. I still fuck with Yan2Dere. I still think Yan2Dere is like peak fun. It's pretty good, in my opinion. No, I should start actually programming. That's what I should do. Get my shit working. It is just a Node 3D, anyway. Export var knife colon Node 3D, since I have to declare that, apparently. Export, yeah, you know, it's a fair point. You make a fair argument there. Yeah, hit what? Where's my where? Oh yeah, because this is the combat state. It's easier. There you go. Do you think that the shapes fight over who has more sides, like our main protagonist, the cube, hates a 5-sided shape? Talk about like if there's racism built into the to the shape universe. Probably if we're going by like flatland rules, then yeah. If we're going by flatland, you know, the closer you are to a circle is the more attractive you might be. Yeah, joke's on you, I'm actually a nerd. I know about Flatland. I saw that movie. I saw it as a movie when I was a kid, and it freaked me the fuck out. Then I learned about what the story actually was when it was, you know, the book later on. in life, and it was like, oh, that's cool. Still wouldn't fucking read it, but it's definitely more interesting now. Now that I'm not like 6. What a fucking freak-ass movie. Never once did I think I would have to witness a line eat itself. Thanks, Dad. Real appreciate that. Very cool. Not a movie for kids. It has some fucking horrendously terrifying CG. Holy moly. Fuck Flatland. Flatland can eat my balls. Sorry, I need to... Flatland can eat my entire ass. What am I doing again? Oh yeah. I'm trying to make this shit work. That's nice. It was not nice. It was not nice. You gotta, like, the movie Flatland, if you want to watch Flatland, I think it's like a prerequisite that you know what the fuck Flatland is. Like, you have to know what the story, the book is. Like, there's like, you would have, it's just like the movie is fucking so bizarre. Otherwise, like, it's so weird. It's a weird fucking book anyway, but like the movie does not unweird the book. It's a good book. Like if it's like a whole social commentary. Like that's what the book is. It's a social commentary from back in like 1920 or like 1880. Some like way back when, 100+ years ago is when the book was written. Like you have to know what the fuck is going on in the book to actually appreciate the movie in any capacity. Otherwise, it's just like you're getting like, I don't even know what the word would be, like flashbanged with the most fucking wild shit that makes no sense. That like you're on an acid trip and it's really fucking bad. Like you have to, like, it is a prerequisite to know what the fuck the book is about at the very least. You know what would be really funny? If you spend 6 years to work on an angry Yandere shape and then spend 6 more years to work on another shape, bro. That would be so true. So true. So true. The lucky part is that I don't have to do that because I literally, hold on. Let me show you how the rivals will be made. I will add a lore. I don't want the scope to be that big. No, the lore is that you're square and this dodecahedron is really hot. That's the lore. I hope that's good enough for you. I hope that's acceptable. Right, where the this one? No. That's promotion energy. Change this shit to blend. The blammo. Alright, listen. Check this. Shape lore. Squares hate circles and circles fear squares. Red ball lore. What is red ball? It sounds like a reference to like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, because that's like Steel Ball Run is a thing, right? I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna hit you with an unpopular opinion, okay? It's an app on the Play Store. I don't know the Play Store. All I know is silly bullshit. Anyway, let me show you. This is how shapes will be made. Hello, Dean. Meow meow meow. Check this out. You ready for this? Vertex. Triangle has been created. We did it. Triangle-san has been made. He made a rival. Oh shit. Holy fuck. Get this. Now that we've made Triangle-chan. Oh, sorry, hold on. Check this. Music. Oh. Put it back in. Press play. Crazy stuff, dude. Crazy stuff. All right, so what we can do now, all right? We go in here, add modifier, generate, subdivide surface. That's a fucked up shape. Why is it fucked up? Well, apparently I don't know what I'm doing. Should add more details to make it original. You saw the fucking game. I think I've got enough originality to it. Like, listen, we'll make assets later. Assets will be made later, but this is essentially like, I take a quad, and I subdivide the quad. I guess plane. Alright. And I forgot how to subdivide it, but you know, subdivide. Check it. Ready for this? We're gonna make the octagon, I think. Check that out. Oh, it's fucked up, but it's, you know. Personally think the triangle should be named triangle. You're so right. You're so right. Oh god. Yeah, it's your favorite rival. Here they are. Wow, wow, wow. Star! Oh, dude, that should be a rival. Check out that rival, guys. Just kidding. No fancy shapes. Scope remains small. Octagon only. Sorry, I opened Discord and I saw someone posted a really fucked up picture of Garfield. Oh my god. Okay. Garfield has seen better days. Yay! Yay! Fucked up Garfield! My cat's like Garfield. My cat's one of those orange cats that like has that weird gene that makes their like fur like slightly green, so it's not like bright orange. It's like a duller kind of like creamy orange. I name every orange cat I see Garfield. Well, my cat has been on my lap for the past 2 hours. You can scroll back in the stream to see him. I showed him the camera. I had to get up to piss, so I showed him. Oh, he's cute as hell. He's currently just like sleeping on my arm. Because for whatever reason, he needs to rest his face on my arm to be satisfied. Couldn't tell you why. I really feel like this should work. That's floor 2. Sorry, floor 2 was when I was showing off like how you would change levels. Because the way that this is gonna work level wise is you're gonna have the base ground floor, which has like the outside and everything. Actually, you know what? Here, watch. I'm gonna do a pirate software. I'm pulling up paint. I'm doing a pirate. Oh yeah, I forgot that paint would do that. There. Alright, paint. Alright, so the way that the levels will work, okay, is that you have the base level, alright, which is a singular grid map layer. Normal grid map, draw your shit, right? You have like the school and the entrance and I don't know, his pond over here, right? And then you'll have like the stairs that like you can go to, like this. You can go up the level and that. So what that will do, okay? Each of these stairs will just essentially be like an area, and it will trigger that you reload. Like you just change the entire scene to just one that exists on like floor 2. Floor 2. And then like it'll have like the models of floor 1 below it. Floor 1 will not show you floor 2. And so that's how it's gonna work. I don't know if that really made sense, but you'll see. It's just so that I don't have to what's it called? Try and worry. Oh wow, I just cut my face off. Oh. Haha, you can only see my hat now. Add a nemesis. You want me to add a lot of things, man. I don't think you're being serious. This is a game where you get to kill triangles and then it's a dodecahedron somehow. Hello, Dean. Yeah, your nemesis is a circle. I feel like this should work now. Oh yeah, I was gonna try and figure out why the fuck I'm so fast. Oh. Is it because... Hold on. Or the phone. I definitely set it to be true and false. Ah, you know what? You know what it needs to be? You know what's happening? Here's what's happening, okay? Because these don't get triggered when they just load in to the scene. So like here, when it gets added to the scene, I'm basically ooh, I understand. I'm basically I'm basically running this anyway. Its default is set to true. Its default is you're running it. So because it gets loaded to the scene, exit state doesn't get, that function never actually triggers. You don't trigger that unless you exit the scene. It is checking our inputs and then basically moving us twice. Aha! Very cool. Simple, easy bug, totally easy to miss. I'm just gonna add that to. I feel like I should add that to each of them. Each of our states. Even if this one, it doesn't matter. There's nothing happening at all. I just want to just check to see if we can now move still. We can. Fantastic. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to check to see if I can, you know, go swing. You can see it. You can see it. You see that shit? It's real small, but it's there. Focus right at the top. Look. So what we need to do now is get the angle from the center of the screen to the mouse, which isn't as hard. That requires us to do like a tan 2, and then change our angle based on that, which is not it's not that hard. And we basically have the code to do that already, because if you've noticed, while the dude is walking around, you'll see it moves, okay? So it's using that same function to orient that. And that was a bitch to do, I'm gonna be honest with you. That was really annoying. And it's mostly because Godot was being lame as hell. And it like rotates shit, you know, for no fucking reason. That's counter to math, and so you had to do some fucking bullshit. And rotate it by 90, which has you do like multiplying it by pi divided by 2, like fuck off. Annoying. Anyway, so the code to actually do that is already existing, so I'm just gonna go to this. It exists in the student, because all the students will be fucking needing to know where they're facing, so. Where the fuck is this? When we get a game over, instead of snapping, do we abstract? What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know what either of those words mean in this context. Actually, dot product. I don't need to do that. Where the fuck? It's up here. Here it is. Okay. Yeah, we just use velocity. So it's x and y, and in math, like this would be wrong in math, but it's okay in Godot because they swapped these, and this is x and y because Godot sucks and pisses me off with how like they have y be upwards and z is like the normal x and y on the normal plane. Like why do that? Pisses me off. But anyway, this is what's happening. This is how it's changing the angle based on where you're moving, because it'll take the position that you're at, and if it doesn't equal, if the position's new, dodecahedron versus dodecahedron. Whoa, that's so real. There's a thought there. There's a thought there, but you didn't explain what you mean by snapping and abstracting. Like I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're gonna have to give me some shit to work with. Did I set the stream to be like low latency, or because I swear it's probably like normal latency with how this is looking. No, it's on ultra low latency. Weird. Hello, Dean. Fucking, what am I doing? Right, yeah. Calculating angles. My favorite activity. In Yandere Simulator, when you get a game over, our main character can snap and basically turn into some unstoppable force of nature to kill her below average man. Nah, it sounds like, nah. You game over, you die. You get arrested, and it's very sad. And then you cry. Just realize that you are a square and you're lame. And you go, oh man, I'm a lame ass square. This sucks. Yeah, okay. Yeah, knife. The knife. So it actually isn't that. That's what we need to do. How the fuck do I get the center of the screen again? I did that shit in the player. Guess I did that shit in the player free state now. Moved it over. Get mouse raycast. Where did I put that shit? If you port that get mouse position. How many people, how many shaped polypeter pipe, how many shaped polypeter piper pizza people will be in Yandere Simulator? That's a good question. You're gonna need to ask Polypocket about that one, because that's I'll have to ponder the philosophical question a little longer. Trying to think of more P words to do some more P alliteration, but I could not. Okay, so I need to calculate the center of the screen. So I need to get the screen width and height, and then divide that by 2. Right? Yeah, and then that will always be my starting location, and then I do A10-2 with the wherever the mouse is at, which is not that hard to. I gotta piss again. God damn it. And then I just essentially rotate this fucking thing based off that. Let's just fucking do physics process, because it doesn't need to be. calculate I don't know coding, so I'm trusting the mathy math language. I mean, the same shit. Lambda math is basically just programming. If you really want to think about it like that. I have to do just A tan too for this, which can't use the fun velocities of x and y. So I'll need of 2 vector 2s. Sorry, window center. Need to do var window center. No, I don't. I always forget whether or not I need to do that. That is declaring a variable. Not angry at me. Hash. Then mouse position. So to do A tan in Godot is apparently x and y instead of y and x, which it should be normally. Move this screen over. Vector 1 minus vector 2 dot y. So okay. Oh, Dean, I gotta pee, dude. I gotta fucking piss, man. Drink some more coffee. How the fuck do I get the screen size in to go? Will you add another weapons to Yan2Dere Simulator? No, I don't think Dairy Queen Simulator needs another one. I think this is good. Like, we'll add the core shit first, and then we can worry about adding other shit if we really want to. We need the core shit down. That's why everything looks like ass. We do assets and extraneous things later. Right now, we just need to get the core game loop running. I don't need to do a Yandere Simulator. I don't need to do a pirate software. I don't need to add all this extraneous bullshit when the core of my game is not finished. I know, Dean. Right. Anyway, look, check out my cat. Look at this cutie pie. Ugh. Wow, wow, wow. Big man. Yes, hi. Alright. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta fucking piss. I don't wanna piss. I don't wanna piss my jorts, okay? God, you are one hairy motherfucker. Probably not. They would probably be called something else. You want to come back on my lap, Dino? Are you chilling? What being? Hold up. I have to fucking have a blanket specifically for Dean. Because he will claw the fuck out of your legs otherwise. What? What? On my lap or what? Take your shit. Get up here, man. Anyway, I pissed so hard that I spawned a bowl of soup. Mmm. Salty. I have the Yan2Dere and Yan3Dere and Yan4Dere see the light. No. What? See, Yan3Dere, you would have to really want, like, you would have to want to get with it, like a tesseract. And I'm not. That's too much. I don't think people can handle a D20. I don't think people could handle a tesseract. I don't think the public is ready for that. How to get window size in Godot. What is the function for this? Get window.size. For the full screen dimensions. Use this other thing. Nice. Bunk, calculate window center, which should return a vector 2. So what we can do now is do run knife, rotation, rotation dot y equals, and then this will return a float, equals, calculate mouse angle, calculate window center, comma, mouse location. And then what we'll do, have you played Yobos 1980s mode or only seen Ayanos? You're speaking gibberish to me, man. The only language I know is English. I don't know what you're saying. You're saying words at me, but they're not coming through. I'm not understanding. So we need to do a tan 2. So it doesn't want y index. Very strange. Of Windows Center dot. I believe it's the inverse. It might be. We'll see. Dot y minus mouse position dot y comma Windows Center dot x minus mouse position mouse dot x, and that will do that. So then this should work. There's two protagonists in Yandere Simulator, which is Ryoba and Ayano. I didn't even know they had names. I didn't even know there were two. I just know the woman, the girl, who was like by far the most boring looking character in that game. Like if you've seen like the art for the other people, and then there's like their main character and the main dude, and they're the most boring motherfuckers. Nothing interesting, nothing going on. Normal as hell. But we should fucking, I don't know, make this shit fucking gigantic. Make it huge. Why no spin? Oh, you know what it is, actually? It's because we have it, we have it billboarded, which fucks up its ability to rotate. The sprite, anyway. Like, the sprite won't rotate. I don't even know if that'll work. Problem solved. We did it. Alright, so it clearly not exactly correct. Oh, what? Well, we can rotate it, so that's, you know, that's something. What's wrong there? Because we did. Let's try with X and reverse. Let's try that, because I've had that. Yeah, didn't think so. What is our center of the screen? What is our A10 Let's just print that. Let's print this first. Sorry, it's not a fucking whatever. Are you mad? Oh. Oh my god, you just killed a shape. Stay back. Yeah. Yeah, dude. You're gonna be freaked. He's gonna be freaked the fuck out. And you're gonna cry about it. What? Why am I printing shit? Oh, my camera. Ugh. Gotta rewind the tape. Enjoy the blue. What is it saying for our window dot size? 1086 by 612. Why did it reset my fucking this thing to be gigantic? It like inverted the game and window cap. What? Are you a Smurf now? Yeah. Man. So our center of the screen is definitely just like not correct. Yeah. That's interesting. I'd like to know why OBS decided to like eat shit. I'll figure it out in later. Oh, fucking okay. So what the fuck does it think our window center is? Oh, it didn't. We just got the size of the fucking... That's... Yeah, no shit that this didn't work. We didn't get the window center. We just got the fucking size of it. Duh. I'm back. I've returned. Turn vector 2. That should be lore on how a three-dimensional being broke into a 2D verse thing or a two-dimensional world. No, that does not. No, that doesn't. That doesn't need to be a thing. It could be a thing. It doesn't need to be. Of window. My cat has my right arm now, so I can't use it to type, which is awesome. Window.x and window.y. Then I will go back to what these were before. That's not the right ones. Which we get from and then we divide these by 2, which I literally almost forgot to do again. It is reversed. I fucking knew it. Fucking Nukedo reverses that shit for some goddamn reason. We're shooting from the side. I don't know why. Oh yeah, it's because fucking the Godot rotates shit by like 90 degrees. So I have to like do some bullshit. If you ever get all the core stuff down your board, you should add a small Easter egg that turns everyone into a cube obsessed with the Tesseract. That'd be funny. There's a lot of stuff I could add. There's like a million different things I could add. You gotta focus. Focus. Keep your mind locked in on the vision. Hello, Dean. Meow meow. What a cutie pie. But fuck. God damn it, Dean. We do that by multiplying by pi divided by 2. I think. Shit happens in the fucking student script. Oh, at the bottom. Minus pi divided by 2. That says projecting forward. Just to be totally clear. We should rotate our sprite just so that it, it aligns. Maybe that's all that it was. It was just, Nah, it's like a 90-degree rotation to the left. I gotta go check to see if there's a stream tomorrow. Bye, go. My cousin Yandere Simulator. Later, man. Appreciate you being here. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. All that shit. Send a picture of me to your grandma. Print that shit out on an A4 piece of paper. Send that shit in the mail. No context. Chat GPT, how the fuck do I rotate this by 90 degrees? Using math, because all I can think of is how to do it. Actually, let's just fuck Chat GPT. How to rotate something by 90 degrees. Math. What? What I thought. I have to minus pi divided by 2. I can either swap x and y in A10. Are you sure about that? Yeah, no. That did not fix it at all. I gotta... Hmm. We have adding pi divided by 2 is what it means. Nope. What the fuck is happening? Like reversed. Actually, just the sprite is rotated. It's like 180. There we go. At the add pi. ChatGPT was useless. Stabby. Great. So what we gotta do now that we have this the sprite rotating the way that it should, and it shouldn't be just rotating the sprite. You'd rotate the whole thing. Oh, I have this shit fucked up. Like for you to be smaller. There we go. Okay, great. Finally got that back to the way that it should be. So we have our sprite. It's rotating. Look at the mouse position in the right way. What we gotta do now is gotta rotate the knife so that the hitbox is facing the right way. Which, I mean, it should be rotating the whole thing, but we can check. By going up to the camera. Not doing that. We want the post-processing thing. Actually, will this on the flip the cassette again? Yeah, if I do that, that's awesome. Great. Solution shapes. Cool. Okay, so we're rotating it, but the animation doesn't rotate at all. Guess we're gonna have to do some annoying shit again. Yay! So it's not too bad. A lot of our code is already written because we had to do the same shit. Basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna have 2 points. We're gonna have where it is and where it should be, and we're just gonna blurb between those two. Using a tween. Oh, the soup has some fish. Good soup. So what we have is the proper angle, which is delightful. And what we gotta do is we got to project a point forward using that as along that angle, which isn't too hard. This is a cosine and sine function. But I'm not trying to rewrite that shit when I have that written down right here. And we just will get rid of the normalized. Put our angles in here. Get rid of the normalized. And then we'll return a vector 2. So that is it's technically not the point. At export. Nope, not gloat, float. Isn't that float? Are you mad? Oh. Times. And we'll just have it fucking equal 1 for the time being, which is fine. Actually, we'll normalize it. Just so that our multiplier can remain consistent. Like if you want to go 2 feet, it goes 2 feet. 2 feet goes 2 feet and stuff. Whatever. Like distance and bullshit. It's fine. Then we won't need the animation player at all. We'll just need a function that's like means. This won't return anything. This is a return void. The fuck do tweens work again? I always forget this shit. Which is really annoying because you use them. R tween equals get tree, that great tween. Tween property. Self. So I'll have to convert this into. I'll just do it here. Position. Not position, but that point. Oh, oh. R origin equals self dot. That should tween to this position, wait for this tween to be done, then tween it back. I'm gonna do 0.25 and 0.25, so the whole thing takes half a second. And instead of running the animation player and playing that when we click, what we actually want to do is tween knife along angle. We didn't implement any of this yet, so we gotta do that. So we can do funk, stab. Sardine, which we're gonna take this outside. We're gonna do a underscore bulk ready. So this gets immediately put in, so hopefully we don't have a runtime error. And what we're gonna do is essentially we're gonna put everything we need to do in stab, and then when we click, instead of actually like doing the animation player thing, we'll just call function stab. So to do that, we need to take the angle and then copy this over. That's the angle. Then we need to take the angle and use it to calculate the projected point. Oops. And then we need to take the projected point and tween that shit. Stab point. Theoretically, when we call stab, it should get the angle from the center of the screen to our mouse, project a point across that angle by some amount that we can define in stab distance, and then it should tween from where the thing is to where our stuff is now. So yeah. So we want knife to be invisible when we enter combat state. We want knife to become visible. Go on enter state. Actually, I want knife.show. And then it's a height. And then when we hit attack, we actually want to do knife dot underscore. Oh, did I not save the? I didn't. Called tween knife long angle. Wonder if it'll show up now. Tween. And that doesn't take anything. No, I want knife stab. Whoops. Okay. All right, that does work. It still needs to. Oh my god. So we need to make another state, like stabbing, so that we can't click. Cause that fucked shit up. And we do actually still need this. Boom, shows. Stab, 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 stab. We can't actually just like click and extend our fucking knife forever though, so we can't just do this. Oh, I guess, I guess we can't extend it forever, but it's still, you know, we shouldn't be able to do this. This is fucked up. Yeah. Still, we have that. So we need to make a player attacking state. So that's, frankly, we could probably just do the lock state. We also just set it to, while we're in a combat state, we can set the physics process to be false for having it be true again. I wonder if we just await knife dot stab. I wonder if that would work. No. So yeah, we'll just have to create a a stabbing state, which we could have the knife have its own finite state machine where the knife itself Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to stop streaming for probably like an hour and take a break, and then we'll come back to this and I'll think about what to do, or maybe I'll just fix it off stream. But yeah, I'll be on later today. I'll be on later today. So you sit tight. I'll be back. BRB.